How do you interact with a random person who clearly has Alzheimer's, mentally impaired? Just be kind. People with dementia are confused but can be very emotional and vulnerable. I wouldn't correct her on anything. It doesn't really help. Chances are that she will not be wandering around on her own for much longer. So be patient and kind. It's just going to be awkward. I've been working with adults with developmental disabilities for more than 11 years. Before that, it was a grandfather with dementia and a grandmother with Alzheimer's. It's just going to feel awkward at times. The best thing you can do is be patient. If you find yourself going at the same time as this person, either prepare yourself to have the same conversation you've been having for a few days, weeks, months, or figure out which staff will be patient with her and direct her to talk to them. If you want tips, just be prepared to lead the conversation. She talks about her grandkids? What are their names? When did they grow up so fast? Are you going to make cookies? Generic stuff, but that's a safe topic for the moment. If she brings up groceries, talk about her list or favorite store. It will feel like talking to a small child. Do your best not to treat her like a small child. You act like what they are saying is normal. Never correct them, as it can confuse and upset them more. So if they say, "How are you, Kevin? How are your puppies?" you say, "I'm great, and so are the puppies." Honestly, it sounds like you handled it pretty well. If you feel up to it, listen to her chats and make small talk with her. When you don't feel up to it, politely excuse yourself like you did previously. Validate and don't correct her if she's wrong. Her world is different from yours, so treat it like a side quest in an RPG. Play along and immerse yourself into her world for a bit. Don't force your reality on her because she will not see it. The rewards you get are small pieces of another human's life and some smiles. You got this, fellow adventurer. The interactions you've taken the time to provide are really kind. She won't remember the details, but you may have helped make her day more pleasant than it would otherwise have been. It probably isn't awkward for her. And remembering that the way you're doing things is great already may help with the awkwardness you feel. With Alzheimer's, it's the short-term recall that's destroyed well before their long-term memory. So it may take you several interactions to really understand what her baseline level is. Just because she can't tell you what she had for breakfast doesn't mean her whole memory is shot. Ask her questions about her past. Where she grew up, went to school, brothers and sisters, when she got married, how she met her husband, favorite recipes, children, etc., etc. If they forgot something or bring something random up, just go with it. My ex-husband's grandma called me Susan a few times. It was healthier for the person to just continue conversations and let them take their time speaking. It always bothered me that my ex's family would rush along or interrupt their grandmas, two in a nursing home together for years. For as much as their family said they loved them, they sure didn't let the one with dementia talk, especially when she got confused. They're often starved for human connection. It's okay to keep it short and to say goodbye when you're ready. But the kindness stays with them. It doesn't need to make sense in certain situations either. You can see the underlying need in what they say. Figure out what it is. Then validate it. My grandson is visiting, can be, he obviously loves you very much, or, I can hear how proud you are of him. Something as simple as, I'm happy you're here, I'm so glad you said that, works too. Then say goodbye and keep a smile. You have no idea how much being seen means to them.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.